We're going to make it worth your while tonight. Incredible, just absolutely amazing things continue to happen with our company. Every day, we're opening up brand new countries. Again, the company is doubling in size every 8 months. We had over 8,000 customers come on board last month alone. And I tell people, you just don't put up those kinds of numbers, those kinds of just unbelievable, explosive numbers, unless you're doing something right, unless you're doing something that's clearly, exciting people, something that's doing great things for people. I'm going to go through all those details tonight. But somebody invited you to be here tonight. We are getting our PowerPoint uploaded right now. We are on Facebook. We want to welcome in our Facebook audience. I want to welcome in each and every single one of you. Here we go from current slide. All right, with that, we are ready to get going. So here I am. Hi, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great evening. I am excited that you have chosen to spend some of your precious time with us here at Travorium. Promise you we're going to make it worth your while. Tonight, you're going to hear about our company that is doing things in travel that have simply never, ever been done before. Now, I believe that documentation beats conversation. And so I'm going to validate those statements here throughout the presentation. In fact, I didn't realize we have my wife on tonight. Hold on, I'm going to grab Eugenia. I'm going to validate those statements here throughout the presentation. And so I'm going to kind of prove all of that to you. Again, I believe that, we're going to back up everything that we say here. But I would just offer this, and I've kind of been sharing some of those numbers, that our company, again, we double in size every 8 months. We added over 8,000 customers last month alone. We are opening up new countries. We have offices on 3 different continents. We're in 66 countries. We're going to open up Mongolia at the end of March, the end of this month, beginning of April. We're going to be opening up the country of Mongolia. The company continues to crank out new records, sales every month. We have a record number of people earning money with our company. In fact, just this past Monday, we had our corporate update call. And the company shared with us that for the month of February, keep in mind there was only 28 days in February, we had 30 brand new 2-star directors. Now, what that means is we had 30 brand new people making roughly $2,000 per month. That's more than one person per day that has gotten started with our company that's making over $2,000 per month. And guys, we're accelerating. When you see the growth that's going on here, it's just absolutely, incredible. I think most people are figuring out where this company is going. We are going to be a $1 billion plus company. We are in the early stages of that growth. This year, we'll probably do about 80 million in sales, which is phenomenal. Again, we keep, doubling and tripling in size all the time. But what I want to do real quick is I want to digress, and I'm going to bring on my beautiful wife, Miss Gina, who's going to share with all of you guys kind of how this whole thing happened for us. So, Miss Gina, if you don't mind, kind of share our story, and then we'll get into the details of the company. And you are muted.
Okay, thank you.
There we go.
Thank you. And to all of our guests tonight, we want to welcome you to our call. And for Todd and I, this whole thing started like a complete fluke. We have a daughter who got a scholarship to play Division I softball back in Illinois. Well, with us living in Southern California, we were traveling around the country to watch her play, living in lots of hotels and renting lots of cars. Well, as you can imagine, travel was getting quite expensive. So we started looking for ways that we could save money on travel. And Mr. David Hart, who's the owner of Travorium, we've known for many, many years. And he told Todd, you've got to check out our new travel product. You can book travel without all the markup. So we decided to give it a try, and we started saving 40% off, 50% off, and even sometimes 70% off on hotels while we were watching our daughter play. So we asked the other parents on the team what were the rates they were paying, and when we shared what the rates we were paying, they wanted to know how they could get that same rate. So as Todd and I continued to share our story to other sports parents and friends and family, our team spread kept spreading and growing. Well, before joining Travorium, we only knew one person outside the United States who lives in Canada. And as we continue to share our story, our team spread to over 60 countries. And as our team spread, our income grew dynamically. Well, it's been 3 years now since I was able to walk away from my corporate job. It was a job I had for 20 years, worked many hours. It was a significant income, but took quite a toll on our family and my health. So now every day I get to work with my husband. We travel around the world and we get to show other families how they can do the same. Travorium is the name of our company, and we just entered into our 13th year in business. Our company is debt-free, and we have paid millions of dollars in commissions. We have customer service in multiple languages. And the beautiful couple you see there on the screen are our founders and CEO, Mr. and Mrs. David and Adela Hart. And they have a combined 30 years of business in both traditional and direct sales. Now you see the three pictures on the screen. Those are our offices. We have a corporate office in Temecula, California, a corporate presence in Madrid, Spain, and another corporate presence in Almaty, Kazakhstan. And it's pretty amazing to say you have offices on 3 different continents. Now, our company, travel is the single largest industry in the world. Travel is a $10 trillion industry, and it's estimated to reach 15.5 trillion by 2033. Travel is a business of dreams, and everybody wants to do it. And I'm going to pass it on over to Todd, where he's going to get in the details.
Yeah, so when you think about travel, a lot of people know about gas and oil, right? So sometimes I like to put things in context so you can appreciate the number because you hear that number 10 trillion. What's that mean? Well, the gas and oil industry, and we all know there's massive money in gas and oil. In fact, the United States has a couple of aircraft carriers sitting over there in the Middle East to make sure that oil is protected, right? Because I mean, that is a massive, massive industry. Well, gas and oil does about $13 billion in sales every day. They pump out 94 million barrels of oil every day, and they do about 4.7 trillion every year. Travel does 10 trillion. It's over twice the size of the oil industry. As my wife mentioned a moment ago, according to Bloomberg Finance, travel is going to grow by 50%, and it's going to hit 15.5 trillion in the next 8 years alone. Guys, that means that travel is going to grow by 5.5 trillion. It's going to grow by another 5.5 trillion in the next 8 years. The entire oil industry only does 4.7 trillion. Travel is going to grow by more than an entire oil industry in just 8 years. Now, when you understand that 2 companies control the entire travel space, okay? Expedia and Booking.com. They own every single travel site you can think of. So you think you're price shopping. Oh, but I went to Trivago. I went to, Booking.com. I went to Orbitz. I went to Travelocity. I went to Hotels.com. I went to Cheap Tickets. I went to Kayak.com. I went to all these different places. And you believe you're price shopping. They lead you to believe because they all got different logos. Their sites work a little bit different. Every site has a slightly different price. But what you didn't know, and we can send you a video, documentation beats conversation. We have an incredible video. Whoever invited you to be here tonight, say, hey, send me that NBC News investigative reports video. Because on that video, they broke the story. You think you're price shopping, but you're not. The same 2 companies own every single travel site you can think of. And calling the hotel, NBC News reported, isn't going to help you either because the hotels get all of their business from these same 2 sites. And basically the hotel sites say, well, if you undercut our price, then there's no reason to have you listed on our site. Therefore, there goes all your business. Enjoy bankruptcy. So they're not about to undercut the price of Expedia and Booking.com. So there's kind of this collusion in the price. But guys, there's huge markup in travel. And I can prove that. All you have to do is Google the top internet companies in the world. And you're going to see Amazon, Google, Facebook, Alibaba, eBay, Netflix. And what do you know? There's Booking.com and Expedia. Well, you think, wait a minute. These guys don't own anything travel related. They don't own a hotel. They don't have a cruise ship. They don't have a car rental agency. How are they making billions and billions and billions just like Amazon, Google, and Facebook? Because they own a monopoly. And guys, we're bringing a completely different model to the travel industry. We're bringing a model that's going to allow consumers to book travel at better than travel agent rates on resorts, hotels, cruises, rental cars, parks, tours, activities, shopping, dining, entertainment. And guys, you're going to learn throughout the presentation that our number one seller is our platinum package. And with our platinum package, we're going to show you how you can go on an amazing vacation every 6 to 7 months. I'm talking a 4 and 5 star vacation. Most people you've ever met have never been on a 4 and 5 star vacation. Yeah, they might have gone on vacation, but they didn't go on a 4 and 5 star vacation. They didn't go to the rooms that cost $900 a night. Okay. You're going to go on a 4 and 5 star type vacation every 6 to 7 months. Now, here's what's awesome. All these things I listed on here, the resorts, the hotels, shopping, dining, activities, most people just in miscellaneous savings are going to save more than the entire cost of our membership. Some will save many times more, but you're going to save more than the cost of the membership, which means that you're going to get all these travel points for free because I save more than the cost of the membership. So all these travel points that you're going to be earning every month, you're going to get them for free. Well, those travel points are what you turn in to go on this unbelievable 4 and 5 star vacation every 6 to 7 months. Well, if I'm getting the travel points for free because I save more money than the cost of the membership, that means I'm getting the 2 vacations where I can go to Dubai for $1 for virtually nothing. And that is the thing that people are figuring out. Like, wait a minute, this membership pays for itself many times over in several different ways. And I'm going to outline all that detail for you tonight. But I want you to know this, that when you book travel with us, you have a 110% price match guarantee. Okay. You are not going to find a rate lower than ours. And if you do, get excited because we're going to match that price and refund you 10% of the difference, meaning you are guaranteed to save 10% over anything else you're going to find out there. And guys, we would make that guarantee unless we pretty were sure you ain't going to find a rate cheaper. You might. And if you do, get excited. We'll match the rate, refund 10% of your money. But we do that because, again, you're just not going to find rates lower than ours. And when you get involved in our company, now there's a few things that are going to happen. One, you're going to save tons of money on travel, more than the cost of the membership. Two, you're going on 2 amazing vacations every year. And then 3, we're going to give you the ability where you can earn free travel. We'll be talking about that in 2 seconds. And then finally, if you so choose, you can decide to come on board as a partner. You can turn fun into fortune, passion into profit, and you can learn how to make a residual income, money that comes in every Friday, whether you work or not. And you guys are going to learn in tonight's presentation that we have hit an inflection point in the United States with income where residual income is the thing you're going to need if you want to make it in the near future. Meaning the old model said, go to school, get good grades, get a degree, get a job. It's all going to be okay. Most people have figured out it ain't going to be okay. It ain't going to be okay, which is why the fastest growing segment of the global economy happens to be the gig economy, people looking for a side hustle. You currently have more than 1 in 3 Americans who are doing Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. They're selling stuff on eBay, Amazon. They're doing TikTok videos, YouTube videos. They're looking for a way to make extra money. Now, again, this is an option, but we're going to show people something tonight that blows any of those things out of the water. Not if, not maybe. Again, documentation beats conversation. We're going to validate everything we say here throughout the presentation. Now, let's get into some of that documentation side of our business. I keep telling you that we're going to save you money on travel. So let me kind of show it to you. This is a side-by-side screenshot. So looked up the same hotel, the same date, the same room, the same pillow, the same everything. And I just took a screenshot. Here's Expedia, and here's our site. This way you guys can see the side-by-side. And you can see that Expedia is $4,463, and you can see our site's $2,326. Now, the first question that comes up from a lot of people is like, wait a minute, wow, you guys are like half the price. You're 2,000 something dollars cheaper. How did you guys get a better rate than Expedia? And guys, the answer is we don't have a better rate than Expedia. 2,300, the rate we're showing, that is the rate. Expedia chose to mark it up $2,136.94. That's how they make their money. They have a different business model than us. They mark it up, they sell it for 4,000, then they go spend tens of millions of dollars in commercials on television that nobody watches anymore. And they're hoping that you go to one of their sites and book. And every time you book, they make a lot of money. Guys, we're bringing a completely different model. We're bringing what I call the Netflix model. If you think about Netflix, they don't make money selling movies. They make money selling a membership that allows you to watch an unlimited number of movies. Apple Music doesn't make money selling music. They make money selling a membership that allows you to listen to an unlimited amount of music. By the way, we're probably more like Spotify because Spotify has a free version. I'm going to show that to you in 1 second. They have a free version where 600 million people listen to Spotify. They don't pay anything. They've also got an upgraded version. I don't want to hear all the commercials where if you pay the upgraded, I'm a premium customer, about 200 million have done that. And Spotify generates 13 billion a year in revenue. So guys, we have our premium version where you can save $2,000. You see this here on the screen. We also have our free version. So if you come on board with our company, you can hand out our travel site completely for free. And remember, if it's for free, it's for me. So you can hand out our travel site for free, anyone and everyone. And they can go on and they can save a ton of money compared to Expedia and Priceline and all these other kind of sites. Now, they can only save half as much as you and I can. So in this particular example, you and I, premium customers, we can save $2,136. You give the travel site to your mother, your brother, your cousin, your best friend. They're just a free customer. They can go on. They're going to call you, oh my gosh, that travel site you gave me is amazing. I just saved $1,068. And you're going to say, by the way, if you would upgrade, you could save $2,000. But you can stay a free customer and only save 1,000. They say, let me just be a free customer. So they go save $1,000. Now, is your friend, your mother, brother, sister, cousin, are they excited? Are they excited about you? You just saved them $1,000. You're back on the Christmas card list, right? I mean, hey, man, gotta make sure you get them a Christmas card. I mean, so you are in everybody's good graces because you're saving them tons of money. Now, for every dollar your customer saves, you are going to earn $1 in free travel credits. Now, what does that mean? It means you get $1. In fact, let's just do the example. So your customer saved $1,000, 1,068. You just got $1,068 in free travel credit. That means you just got $1,068 in free airfare, $1,068 in free hotel, $1,068 in free rental cars or excursions, or give me an Amazon gift card and I'll get $1,068 and stuff from Amazon. Okay. So, I mean, this is almost the same thing as money. But for every dollar your customer saves, you're going to get $1. If your customer saves 500, you get 500. They save 200, you get 200. We only win when our customers win. But guys, we win all the time, right? And so it's the most amazing business model. I make my money in direct proportion to helping other people save money. What could be more noble than that? Cost them nothing. I gave it to you for free, saved you a ton of money, and for every dollar they save, you make $1. Well, guys, let me give you another example. Let's assume you want to go to this place in San Diego. Again, same room, same date, same everything. I took a screenshot. You can see that Expedia's price $5,047. Our price $1,923. If you are one of our customers, you just saved $3,123. Guys, you just saved over 2 years worth of membership on a single hotel booking. I mean, we ain't even got to the shopping, the dining, the show tickets, the concert tickets. I mean, just in one booking, you saved over 2 years worth of membership. And keep in mind, your membership is going to give you those travel points. They're going to give you a 4 and 5-star vacation every 6 to 7 months. You're going on 4 vacations already paid for in advance by one booking. Okay. Just want to point that out. Now, you're going to save $3,000 because you're one of our monthly customers. Now, you can give out the travel site for free. Your free customer can only save half as much as you and I can. So the free customer says, oh my gosh, You're going to save me 1,561. This is amazing. And you're going to say, hello, McFly. If you would upgrade, you could save $3,000. It's over 2 years with a membership. Nah, they got to stay a free customer. Okay. So they go out and save 1,500 bucks. They're excited. You just made 1,561 in free travel credits. That's $1,561 in free airfare, hotels, rental cars, cruises, excursions, or you know what? Send me an Amazon gift card. I mean, guys, this is the most incredible thing where you can show people how they can earn free travel. I mean, imagine you give out the travel site to 10 friends, 50 friends, 100 friends. You can make anywhere from 2,500 to 25,000 in free travel. How many billions of moms and dads dream, dream? They don't just want to, they dream of taking their kids on that magical Disney vacation or taking their kids to, Paris, France, or some other place. Guys, we're giving you the ability to show them how they can earn that trip for free. FREE costs zero, nothing, nada, goose egg, cero dinero. It translates in every language. If it's for free, it's for me. And that's a big part of what we're doing. We're not just showing people how to save money on travel, we're showing people how to earn free travel. We're showing people how to make their dreams come true. Not maybe someday. And I'm stressing this tonight for a reason. You guys can go out and do your own market research. Go out and ask 20 friends tomorrow, do you like to travel? Half of them will correct you. Huh. We don't like to travel. We love to travel. We live to travel. Ask someone about their bucket list. The list of things you want to do before you die. Three very important words. Before you die, what are the things you want to do in life? And people are like, well, man, I want to go. And they start listing all these travel destinations. Guys, this is the stuff of dreams. And then you say, well, why don't you go? Well, I can't afford it. How many people would love to get one of those bungalows, okay, above the water, right? One of those private bungalows above the water. You got a swimming pool on your back deck. The stairs go down to the ocean. You can dive into the ocean off your own back deck. Nobody can see you. You got the glass bottom floor. You can see the fishy swimming. You can go snorkeling off your own back deck. You got 24-hour room service to bring you anything you want. You pick up a phone. Yeah, can I get a couple cheeseburgers down here? You know what? Bring a bottle of champagne too. I mean, guys, it's incredible. My wife and I did it last year. Most people, they dream of it. They're never going. It costs 10 grand. It costs 10 grand. Guys, we have it on our site right now. You can go there for like 1,000 something dollars. That's just as a customer. But you can now hand out the travel site and you guys are like, man, I'm going on that trip this year. You're making dreams come true. And there's a famous quote from Zig Ziglar. If you help enough other people get what they want, you can get everything you want. Jesus said the same thing. If you want to be a great, be of service to many. If you want to be great, be of service to many. Where does money come from? Money comes from bringing value to other people's lives. You hand out a free travel site, you show them how to save a ton of money. You're bringing value. Hey, by the way, if you upgrade, you can save twice as much. Bringing value. You're showing mom and dad how they can hand out some travel sites and earn the trip to Disney that create the memories that kids will never, ever forget. Mike Oliver, who works for our company, he's about 78 years old. And we went to Paris a couple of years ago and Mike was coming. And, Mike's wife, Vicky, she's got a little vertigo, so she doesn't like to fly. And so Mike's daughter, or not his daughter, his granddaughter, Mike's granddaughter was graduating from college. And growing up, I mean, she always had a poster of the Eiffel Tower on her wall. She'd always dreamed of going to France. So Mike said, hey, would you like to go to Paris, France with me? She lost her freaking mind. I mean, for months before the trip, I mean, just dreaming about it and excited and talking about it and looking everything up. Couldn't believe she's finally going to go. Well, then she gets to go. Now she's in Paris, France. Again, losing her mind, excited. I'm actually here. I can't believe I'm here. They're up in the Eiffel Tower. And Mike says he turned around. Next thing you know, his granddaughter ran over and she just hugged him and just hugging him and says, Papa Mike, Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me here. And Mike's telling me the story, and he was, he couldn't keep his eyes dry, and I'm almost getting teary eyed just thinking about it. And Mike's telling me the story, and I said, Mike, what's so cool about that is that she will never, ever forget the time that Papa Mike took her to France. She will tell her kids about it. She'll tell her grandkids about it. She'll tell her great grandkids about it. I mean, Mike, after you and I are long gone, she'll still be telling the story of when Papa Mike took her to France, when her dream came true. Guys, you're showing people how to create the memories that last a lifetime. My wife and I recently, this past year, we took our oldest daughter, our son in law, our two grandkids, we took them to Rome. And that was my older grandson. He's just turned 14. At the time, he was 13, but it was his dream to go to Rome. There's nothing I can buy him. There's no Xbox. There's no iPhone. There's no game tokens. There's no bicycle or baseball glove that I can buy him that he's going to remember 50 years from now. He will never, ever forget when we took him to the Colosseum, when we took him to the Vatican, when we took him to the Mamertine prison, when we took him, I mean, on and on and on, when we took him to Rome. He will never, ever forget that. I'm stressing this because, guys, I want you to realize you are out there empowering people to have their dreams come true. And we're doing this in a way that no other company out there is doing. There's nobody out there doing what we're doing. We're in a blue ocean. There's no competition here. Nobody out there is doing what we are doing. By the way, we also have cruise lines, 44 different cruise lines. Their price, 6,400. Our price, 5 grand. Just save the customer $1,400. Again, you are guaranteed. We have that price match guarantee. You are guaranteed to save money. Now, guys, as good as all of this is not what made us big. What made us big is what I'm about to show you next. It's our Dreamcation platform. And this is where we can show anybody, anywhere, any budget, how they can go on that 4 and 5 star vacation every single year. Now, I'm going to show it to you from the platinum perspective. That means you're going on one not every year, you're going on one every 6 to 7 months. You're going on two a year. Now, it begins with you. We have two different kinds of vacations. We have our getaways, and right now there's over 360,000 weeks. So people, when we get to this part, tend to ask a lot of questions. Is this a timeshare? Guys, hashtag, and pardon the language, hell to the no. Okay. Hell to the no, not a timeshare, right? Don't ever do one of those. Okay. Is there a contract? No, guys, you can join today, cancel tomorrow. You can cancel anytime you wish. When you got something great, you don't need to lock someone into a contract. That's the stuff that people do when, like, man, quick, get their signature before they figure out this isn't as good as they think. Guys, we are completely comfortable with who we are. We're doing stuff that no one's ever done before. You can leave anytime you want, but they don't leave, right? That's why we keep doubling in size every 8 months. Is there any blackout dates? No. Is it hard to get a room? We have 360,000 weeks just in this section, right this moment, available to you. Does it sound like it's hard to get a room? You got 360,000 weeks to choose from right now. Do I have to go to a presentation? No. Do I have to become a travel agent? No. Do I have to do this? No. What about that? No. What about this? No. Let me say it in Japanese. No. Okay. This whole thing is based on want to, not have to. Okay. Now the getaways, over 360,000 weeks. Now this is where you can get a 3 bedroom, 3 bathroom, full kitchen, living room, dining room, flat screen TV. You got a fireplace. You got a jacuzzi tub in the master suite. These are the types of places. Typically 7 nights, 8 days. Now some are 2 bedrooms, some are 1 bedroom, some are studio. You get to choose. You get to see all the different weeks that are available. But there's over 360,000 weeks in countries. You guys can see the map right there, all over the world, right? Almost every country in the world that anyone goes to in the form of tourism, there's a resort there. Now, here's an example of some of the types of places you're going to be going. Maybe you want to go to the Canary Islands. You got a 5 star resort. If you've never been to the Canary Islands, it's like being in the Hawaiian Islands, but instead of being in the Pacific Ocean, you're in the Atlantic Ocean. Drop dead gorgeous weather, all these different islands, all the different palm trees. It's just beautiful, gorgeous, incredible. And you guys can go there for $1 per night. That's right, $1 per night, $7 total. This is one of the two vacations you're going to be taking every 12 to 14 months. Here's Cabo San Lucas. My wife and I just flew back from here last night. Now, you guys are going to be here with a one bedroom suite. That means you got a whole living room with a separate bedroom, and you guys are going to be here for 7 nights, 8 days for a total price of $149. Maybe you want to take the kids to Disney. Here you got a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, full kitchen, living room, dining room. You're right outside of Disney. You're going to be here 8 days, and your total price is $142. I mean, guys, I'm just trying to give you a taste of the getaways. There's 360,000 weeks available. Now, the signature thing we do, the thing that people just rave about is our world tours. We do 10 to 18 per month. And these are all over the world. You want to go to Cairo, Egypt? Oh, you want to go to Vietnam? You want to go to Kazakhstan? Oh, you want to go to Menorca? You want to go to Malaga, Spain? Oh, you want to go to Rome? Oh, you want to go to Paris, France? Okay. You want to go to Cabo? Oh, you want to go to Cancun? Oh, you want to go to Montego Bay? Oh, you want to go to Lake Tahoe? Oh, you want to go to the Florida Keys? Oh, you want to go to New York? You want to go to San Francisco? I mean, oh, you want to go to Vail, Colorado? Guys, we got them everywhere. 10 to 18 per month. There's no lack of diversity. Every continent, right? New ones coming up all the time. And again, I'm just going to give you guys a taste of the world tours. Now, some people say, what's the difference between a world tour and a getaway? The getaways are 8 days. The world tours are typically 5 days. Now, why 5 days? Well, a lot of people only get a week off for vacation. Takes a day to travel there and a day to travel home and 5 days on vacation. And people don't like booking something if they can't get their money's worth. I want to be there for the whole experience. And so, wow, 8 days. I mean, day to fly there, day to fly home, that's 10 days. Man, I don't know if I can get 10 days off. Now I can get 7 days off and I can go. And so we got some longer vacations. We got some shorter vacations. The world tours are always at 4 and 5 star resorts. The world tours typically involve food. Some of them are all inclusive, all the food, all the drinks, everything included. And many of them, or most of them, include breakfast. Now, when I say breakfast, we're talking every kind of fruit, every kind of juice, every kind of pastry. They got champagne bars and baristas and chocolate being melted down the wall. They got the chefs make up the omelets any way you want. In fact, many of the places, the breakfast alone for two people is like $90. I bet you'll see almost all the world tours include that $90 breakfast. Now, again, they're 5 days. They include breakfast. Now, the other thing about a world tour is they're at preset dates and preset locations. So when my wife and I went to Prague, lots of people from our company went to the same place at the same time. In fact, when we were in Prague, there were 300 other people there from 20 different countries. Now, guys, you can go to Prague on your own and have an amazing time. But I promise you, if you go to Prague on a world tour and you get to meet 300 other like-minded people, and I can't stress that enough, when you get around other people that are just like you're going to meet people you never knew, but they're just like you. And it's like the conversation is just kinetic. You're talking for 45 minutes. It felt like you were talking for 5 minutes. Next thing you know, you're exchanging Facebook info and Instagram. And now you got friends in Morocco. You got friends in the Solomon Islands. You're like, where's that even at? You got friends in, Colombia and Argentina and Chile, friends in Singapore and the Philippines and the UK. And you got friends in Belgium and Prague. You got friends all over the world. And this is what's going to happen on the world tours. And when you come back from a world tour, and when I was in Prague, we're at this beautiful resort for $1. And so you would think, wow, Prague, beautiful resort for $1. You would think it's about the place, the price, right? But it's not. When you come back, you're like, okay, Todd, I get it. Oh my OMG. Being there with all those other people, it was epic. It was absolutely epic. Guys, we sell an experience that you cannot buy online. And when you get to go on the world tours, you're like, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. When's the next one? When is the next one? And so people love the world tours. Let me show you the kinds of world tours you're going to go on. I do want to be clear, by the way, if you go on a world tour, no one will know you're part of our company unless you tell them. There's no preset agenda. You can go there, do your own thing. Don't even know those people. But for many of you, the greatest part is going to be meeting people from all over the world. Now, you want to go to Venice, Italy? 5 days, breakfast included, 5 star resort, the glass factory tour included, a water transportation included, $360. Guys, I mean, unbelievable price. You want to go to Dubai? Guys, we have Dubai for $1 for many, many, many weeks. We have it on here for 99. That's the highest rate I've ever seen. I mean, my wife and I went for 49. In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen the rate 99, but we're showing it on here on the screen for 99. But when you actually get back, you're like, oh my gosh, that's $7. That's, $49. That's $79. We have it on there all the time for less than 99. You're going to be there for 6 days, breakfast included, 5-star resort, again for less than 99. You can go to Montego Bay. That's an oceanfront property, 5-star property, all the food, all the drinks. You guys can go into the steakhouse they have there. Yeah, bring me 3 ribeyes, 2 fillets. Hey, bring me one of them lobsters over there. I'll take some of them potatoes, those appetizers over there. Bring me 5 beers, 7 wines, 3 Dr. Peppers. Guys, you're guaranteed to come back 5 pounds heavier. It's all included. It's only $600 for 2 people to be at a 5-star, unbelievable kind of place. You want to go on the beaches of Hawaii, $100 a day. New York City. Guys, this is in the heart of Manhattan. People pay more money per night, and you're going to pay there for all 5 days with breakfast. Las Vegas, Nevada, $19. Guys, that's $4 a night. That's not 19 a night. It's $4 a night. It's $19 total to be in a 5-star resort right down on the strip of Las Vegas, Nevada. We have 3 levels of membership. We have our small, our medium, and the one that everyone actually buys. So the small, $52 per month, $600 a year. Todd, what am I getting for $600 a year? You're getting to book at the better than travel agent rates on the hotels, the resorts, the rental cars, the cruises, the show tickets, shopping, all that kind of stuff. So let me give you an example. I got a buddy, Jeff Miner. Jeff, I think you're on here tonight. In fact, if you are, stick around. Maybe I'll bring you on. But my buddy Jeff rented a truck, saved $1,400. That's 2.5 years worth of membership on a single truck rental. Or, by the way, I just pretty much bought the biggest membership, which gives me a 4 and 5-star vacation every 6 to 7 months. And in one truck rental, basically pay for the entire membership. I got a friend, Alicia Davis. She's a bus driver in Memphis, Tennessee. She wanted to go to Beyonce. Well, she found the tickets and saved $1,500. That's 2.5 years worth of membership. My buddy Norm and his wife Annette had friends that bought cowboy tickets, saved $1,800. That's 3 years worth of membership, and it's a lot more money than the cost of our biggest membership, which is going to give you a 4 and 5-star vacation every 6 to 7 months. And that one transaction, entire membership is free. I haven't even gone to a hotel yet. I haven't rented a car yet. I haven't done any shopping, dining, and I've already saved more than the cost of the membership. And now I got 2 vacations for virtually nothing. I ain't even handed out the travel site to anybody yet, guys. There's so many ways to win in our program. So $52 a month. That's the small membership. Then we have the medium membership. It's $22 more per month. Well, what am I getting for $22 a month, Todd? Well, you're getting to go on a 4 and 5-star vacation one time per year. Now, the prices aren't quite as good as I showed you throughout the presentation because I showed you the tier 1 pricing. It's our number 1 seller, but you're still going for 50% off of retail. You're still going for prices you ain't going to believe, and you're getting one 4 and 5-star vacation every year. And then we have our platinum, the number 1 seller by far, not even close. Here you're going on the 2 vacations a year, and you're getting everything else I described. It's only $269 one time only to get started. Then 30 days later, it's $135 per month. Now, why am I paying $135 a month? Because you're buying the travel points every month. You're getting 270 points. We give you 2 points for every dollar you spend. You're going to trade those points in and go on 2 amazing vacations. Plus, you're going to save money in all the other areas I've already described. Now, here's what's awesome. If I tell 3 other people how they can also buy the same membership and save tons of money, guess what? I'm actually in profitability, meaning I'm earning more from the company than I'm actually spending on the membership. So they actually take my membership straight out of my commissions, not even coming off my credit card anymore. Now, not only have I saved more money than the membership cost, I'm not even paying for the membership because I told 3 other people and I'm in profitability. Now, that assumes that you become a partner in the company. And to become a partner, that's a one-time per year, $79 decision. You get the replicated website, the back office, the ID number. You get the tracking, the training. We do the Travorium University, where you're going to learn from all of our top income earners. They're required to put new training videos every month in all the different languages. You have, an incredible university back there to train you how to get your MBA, okay, in Travorium. Now, when you get your MBA, that's a massive bank account. MBA, massive bank account. You want our kind of MBA, they're going to teach you how to do that. Now, when you come on board with the company, you can now tap into the compensation program. And, guys, the way we pay you, where Expedia and all those guys take tens of millions of dollars. They go run commercials on television, which nobody watches. And then, they, obviously have their product. We take that money they waste on TV and instead we pay you. You tell your friends who tell their friends. We take that advertising money. This is what creates the money we're able to pay you for telling other people how they can book travel at prices they can't believe. Now, the whole comp plan begins by telling three people. You tell three, you are now in profitability. Now, with our compensation program, we're a binary structure, binary meaning two. You have a left leg and you have a right leg. So if you were to go out there and let's say that you were to bring on, let's just grab somebody here that's on our Zoom here. Let's say you grab Amanda. Hey, Amanda, how are you? We even have Alicia Davis on here. I'm talking about Alicia. We got her on here. So, hey, Alicia, so you grab Amanda. You got Amanda in your left leg and you got Alicia Davis in your right leg. Anybody else that you bring on from here on out forevermore is going to go below Amanda or Alicia, one of the two. You have no choice. Let's assume you bring me on. Okay, I'm your third person, and you decide to put me down below Amanda. Well, Amanda, we haven't met yet. You don't know me. I don't know you. But if I go out and build a big business with my wife, which we've done, it's in 67 different countries. Amanda, your business is now in 67 different countries. You're going to benefit from all of those people below me the same way I am, the same way you are. I mean, Amanda, all that volume that's below you, that counts for you. You're going to earn money on that volume just like I did. Okay. And so again, you're building two legs straight down. Well, let's assume that you bring on four people. You had Alicia on one side, you had Amanda on the other. You put me in below Amanda, and then you bring in Cherie, and you put Cherie down below Alicia. Well, so you've got four people, two on the left, two on the right. Well, we all go out and tell a couple people each. So now, guess what? You have 8 customers in your left leg and 8 customers in your right leg. You are now earning 300, cannot be less. It is impossible to be less than 300 a month. Most people are earning about 500 and something a month, and some are earning as much as 700 a month. So, but you're in that $300 to $700 per month category. All I did was tell 4 people. They told a couple people each. Now I got residual income, money coming in every Friday, whether I work or not. Well, from there, my 8 customers on each side tell a couple people each. I do the same thing. Well, now I'm a 2-star director. As a 2-star director, most of them are earning $1,500 to $1,500 to $2,000 per month. Well, the guys, I mentioned earlier that you got 36% of the American population currently working a side hustle. They're driving Uber, they're driving Lyft, they're doing DoorDash, Instacart, selling stuff on Amazon, eBay, TikTok videos, YouTube videos. According to bankrate.com, you guys can Google this. According to bankrate.com, 84% of them make less than $1,000 per month. 84% make less than $1,000 per month. Guys, last year we had a brand new 2-star director. We do more than one every day. We have a brand new one every day. It's actually like 1.07 new 2-star directors every single day. Every day we have a brand new $1,500 to $2,000 per month income earner. Tell me, guys, and this is residual income. The people doing Uber, they got to go out and drive the car tomorrow. Our people don't. In fact, Alicia Davis, she's on here. She's a 2-star director. That money comes in, doesn't matter what she's doing. That money comes in every single month. Now, from there, you got 25 on each side. They tell a couple people each. Next thing you know, you got 63 customers in your left leg, 63 customers in your right leg. Well, now you're earning minimum $2,000 per month, cannot be less. And many people are actually earning $3,000 to $4,000 per month. From there, those 63 customers tell one person each. Gives you 125 on the left, 125 on the right. You're earning minimum $3,000 a month, cannot be less. And many are earning $4,000 to $5,000 per month. From there, you just get one half of those 125 to tell one person each. And you become an ambassador in our company, which is to say that you now have 188 customers in each leg, which means that you are now earning on average 10 to 12,000 per month. Now it says 4,200 down there because that's the daily pay. That doesn't include the bonus you get, the power up bonus that you get every month. It doesn't include the growth bonus. It doesn't include the lifestyle bonus. It doesn't include your leadership bonus. The average ambassador is making $10,000 to $12,000 per month every single month. That's 120,000 to 140,000 per year. And guys, I've had people on my team. Two people did it in 4 months. We've got two people that did it in 6 months. We have a brand new guy, Alex. He hit 4-star director in 4 months. His wife's a 4-star director. So we have a husband and wife team right now that they got to this, 4 to 5 grand a month, and they both did it in 4 months. He's a 4-star, so is she. They're both going to hit ambassador either this month or next month. That means that we're going to have two people that did it in 5 months, and they're a husband and wife team. He'll be earning 10 to 12 grand a month. She'll be earning her own check. I mean, guys, they've only been here 5 months. Now that's a record. Every husband and wife team do it. We've had two people do it in 4 months. We've had two people do it in 6 months. And I believe these two are going to end up in that 5 month category. But as a husband and wife team, that's never happened before. I got at least a dozen people that have done it in the 9 month or less category. Probably another bunch that have done it less than 12 months. But hey, it took Dr. Phyllis Terry 5 years. Guys, this isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. And if you've ever run a marathon, no one's ever going to come up to you and say, wow, you ran a marathon, really? What was your time? Because Alicia Davis did it in 4 hours and 52 minutes. I mean, nobody does that. When you become an ambassador and you got 10 to 12 grand a month showing up every month, whether you work or not, everybody's envious. Like, oh my gosh, your kid, that's incredible. And so, it doesn't matter how long it takes you. But if some people are doing it in 4 months, and some people are doing it in 5 months, and some people are doing it in 6 months, and there's another dozen plus that have done it in less than 12 months, it's clearly something doable. The only question is, how bad do you want it? I believe it's more of a mental decision. Did you come in and make the commitment? But guys, when you get to ambassador, you're in the top 1% of all people in the world because you're in control of time and money. You're not in the top 1% of income earners. You're in the top 1% of lifestyle. So I got a gentleman in my business right now, Dr. Paul Leo. Shout out to Dr. Paul. He's a surgeon in Colorado. And Dr. Paul, by the way, at the office, 8 a.m. in the morning, at the office, 8 p.m. at night. He works a lot of hours. And he's like, Todd, this is killing me. Makes good money, but got no life. He's got a lot of money, but no time. I can meet people that got a lot of time, but no money. The holy grail is when you have both money and time. And that's what you have as an ambassador. You're in control of both time and money. You can do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, anytime you want. You're going to have 6 Saturdays, 1 Sunday. People are going to say, hey, what time do you wake up in the morning? You can say, when I'm done sleeping. What time do you wake up? Guys, that's my story. I wake up when I'm done sleeping. Todd, what are you going to do tomorrow? I don't know. Ask me tomorrow. Last year we got a phone call from our good friends Dave and Adela Hart, but Adela Hart called my wife Gina, and she said, Gina, we've always dreamed of going to Madrid and having cafecitos, whatever they call it, coffee. Would you like to come to Madrid and have coffee? We're in California. We got on a plane the next day. We flew to Madrid and had coffee. Why? Because we can. Guys, imagine that kind of freedom where you can hop on a plane tomorrow and go anywhere in the world and you're not worried about the bill. That's the kind of lifestyle we want to show you how to build if you so desire it. Now, when you become an ambassador, you're also going to get 2 more vacations completely for free. These include airfare credit, and you're also going to get the Louis Vuitton experience. Now, I'm going to bring my wife, Gina, back on here to talk about the Louis Vuitton experience because it's been just an unbelievable smash hit, especially amongst our moms. We're a mom-driven company, but amongst the moms, people have gone, Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs with this particular program. But Ms. Gina, tell us about the Louis Vuitton experience and why so many people are fired up about that one little aspect.
So the Louis Vuitton experience was created by one of our founders, Mrs. Adela Hart. And it's just one of the many experiences you get to participate in when you become an ambassador with our company. And how it works is every year, the company takes the ambassadors on an annual vacation. All expense paid, you get flight credit at a 5-star resort. This past year, we were in Cancun, the year before Las Vegas, and the year before was Paris. And the Paris one, which is the one you see there on the screen, it's the largest Louis Vuitton. It's 4 stories high. And so the company all picked us up in a limousine van, took us over to the Louis Vuitton. we started walking in, we were greeted out front by all the Louis Vuitton staff. And this particular Louis Vuitton, there's usually an hour and a half wait to get in it. It looks like people are lining up for an amusement park. It wraps around the building. But this one, we got to walk straight in and escorted in by all of the staff up to the fourth floor. There's two private showrooms, and those showrooms typically are for celebrities and pretty wealthy people. But we were wined and dined kind of in there, so to speak. It was, they serve you champagne, they serve sparkling water, sometimes cappuccinos and sandwiches and macaroons. And, the one in Cancun this last year was endless champagne. And it's just an amazing time. And what I also think is just so wonderful is Mrs. Hart really loves this event for everybody. And she goes around, through the showroom and through the store and sees how everybody's doing. We each get assigned our own shopping specialist, and they kind of help work through what you're looking through, because it could be overwhelming the first time you go. But, some people want handbags, some people want shoes or sandals or cologne or, clothing. And we even had one of the ambassadors, one time she picked out a mink stole. So everybody's got certain needs, but Mrs. Hart really kind of helps you go through and just kind of shares the whole experience with you. And it's just amazing to watch everybody go through that. And this experience, I mean, it's pretty amazing. Like Todd said, especially for all the working moms, this is something you wouldn't typically be able to do. But the company, this is just one of the many experiences a company gives us that's just not something you would do every day.
Yeah, and I feel like it's emblematic of our whole company. Again, guys, it's whether it's the dream vacation or it's the dream trip to Louis Vuitton where the entire staff's out front awaiting your arrival. It's like you feel like you're nobility, like you're the king and queen arriving, and the staff's welcome back, sire. I mean, it's like you're like, I can't believe all these people are out front waiting for us, right? But I mean, you walk in like you own the place. You go to the fourth floor and you go shopping on the company gift card. I mean, it's pretty amazing, and the vacations are the same way. I mean, when you're in some of the vacations we're talking about, some of these are $800, $900 night type rooms. I mean, how many moms and dads are like, hey, honey, let's go get the $900 night room? They're not doing that. I mean, they're down at the budget hotel. I mean, and I get it. But here, I mean, I don't have to make that distinction. I can go for virtually nothing and be in some of the nicest places in the world. But guys, hey, we had Gary Thompson on here, and Gary's a tremendous leader out of California. I mean, his business is exploding. He's going to be an ambassador, not if, not maybe. I mean, count it. It's going to happen. I just happened to see him on here. I mean, I didn't get a chance to ask Gary if it's okay to bring you on. I just kind of grabbed you there. So thank you for coming on. Unexpected here. But just for the benefit of the people that are here tonight, before we close up, maybe just from your own personal vantage point, a little bit of who you are, what you do for a living and why you got excited and what you've experienced personally so far.
Let me take my phone. I wasn't prepared to be on camera. As you can see, I'm all scruffy. Had a nap, long day today. But hey, anytime I can come on and share to the guests the advantages of what we have with Travorium. My background, I've been in the tech field for probably over 35 years. And I was always looking for an opportunity to be able to travel. Some of you may have seen the story about Hawaii. My son came to me a couple of years ago when I was looking at this opportunity. He said, Dad, how come we never travel? How come we never leave outside of California? Well, I took a look at this program, got the platinum membership, took a couple of trips. We took 2 trips to Hawaii. Those were 4-star, and one to Las Vegas. Only spent $1,200 at 3 resorts. But when I went to Hawaii, something happened to me. I was under so much stress and didn't realize it. But when my feet hit the sand, we're in the water, and I said, you know what? Everyone should have an opportunity to live like this, not just for the wealthy. So I came back, took the business to a whole nother level from a mindset perspective, hit the platinum level about 4 months later, and continue to grow a team. But what's happening now today, ladies and gentlemen, people are dreaming again. If you sit back and look at the news today, you would think the world is just going to, what? Here you have an opportunity to create your own economy where you can show up every day, kick off the covers when you wake up in the morning and say, where are we going to travel this year? And for more than that is, I'm here for the income. How can I make more income? so I do not have to return to corporate America. Nothing against corporate America, but guys, I've been doing the same career for 35 years. I want to be like Todd and Gina, travel the world. You know, what'd you say, Todd? Just go to
Spain,
Spain to
Spain.
have coffee? I mean, you should have options. And people think, you know, hey, that's a fairy tale life. Well, you can be your own director. You can design your own movie. You can design your own life. And it's never too late. And in closing, Todd, I know some people, especially in my age group, they say, I've seen these things, Gary. I don't know if I really want to do it. And I say, you know, be a customer. Try the product out. If it speaks to you, then go to the next level. So, Todd, thanks for giving me the opportunity to hop on. The next time I'll make sure I'll shave, be ready to go. But hey, this is the beauty of a home-based business, right? You just show up and share your story. Thank you, Gina and Todd, for an opportunity to share.
Not Gary. It's actually better this way because yeah, I want people to hear just the real, authentic experiences of people that
Yeah,
said, "Hey,
that's
you know
why I
what?
came on. That's why I said, you know, people want to see, you know, not the polish and the perfect. I mean, I just came here to support and got some nuggets. And anytime that I can share, I'm here. I'm here to serve because this opportunity, it's going beyond me. I'm looking at generations now. You know, my son is an aspiring soccer player. He wants to go pro. And I want to be able to go to places like Spain and things like that to have him experience what that life is like. And we'll be able to still earn income. You know, I'm traveling, I'm still expanding my business. So at the end of the day, it's a win. So I'll pass it back to you. And thanks again. I'm gonna get Scruffy Gary off and I'll talk to you guys later.
Well, Bo, I want to bring on one other guy here real quick. He's out of the Las Vegas, Nevada area. In fact, he's grew up in Vegas and he's worked in every kind of resort, every kind of hotel, doing every kind of job you can imagine. Now, if you guys have never been to Las Vegas, Nevada, this is a town that knows something about resorts. This is a town that knows something about entertaining people. Okay, they got sheiks that fly in here and private jets. They put them up in the elaborate rooms. You guys have seen the movies on the different movies where they display the kind of rooms we're talking about. This is a guy that knows something about hospitality, but he's been with our company since almost the very beginning, and he's been on just a few trips. How many trips you been on now, Kyle? And you're muted, buddy. If you can hear me, we got you muted. There we
Oh,
are.
about that. 37. I'm slacking a little bit. Um,
There are
uh,
37 vacations you've been on.
yes. Well, the last one I did was last Christmas, so it's been a while, and I want to do more. There's so many options, and there's just so many benefits that's been added on that it's people just don't realize if they're seeing this now, they don't realize back when when I started 8 years ago, we had some benefits and I thought they were great, but it's that much what we had back then was so minor compared to what's been added on that every month you're like, what are they going to add on now? What are we going to be able to do now? It's just so many great benefits that's added uh, all the time. I can do some staycations in Vegas every now and then. I just had a phenomenal world tour in Las Vegas, like in early in the presentation, $19. I stayed in the most expensive resort in Las Vegas. I was in the four-star section of this resort on the 37th floor, so it's a special elevator to get there. And I had a view that was postcard perfect. And I stayed there 5 days. It was $19 plus resort fee and tax. You're not getting that from Priceline or Expedia or anybody else. You only get deals like that with this company. And as great as it is now, just judging by what every year what we go by, we're like, what is David and Adela going to add next? I mean, it's great now. It's going to be even better, and there's more people, there's more countries, there's just more everything, bigger and better all the time.
Well, Kyle, by the way, 37 vacations. That's incredible. Thank you for coming on and sharing. And by the way, we got one more big surprise. I had no idea he was going to be here tonight, but tonight's actually his normal night. Me and Gina were flying back from Cabo last night. We normally do Wednesday. So Danny's always a trooper. He says, hey, I'll do your Zoom, and said, hey, I'll do your Zoom. But we got him here tonight. Tonight's his normal night. And I mentioned Danny. Actually, I mentioned you on our previous Zoom with our team, our Latin America team. But he's got a phenomenal story because Danny was a guy working at the hospital, like I mean, he wasn't a doctor, he wasn't a heart surgeon. He was just a normal guy working at the hospital, living paycheck to paycheck. Loved to travel, had dreams of traveling, but couldn't really do it. But we found our program, started saving tons of money. And so, Danny, I don't want to steal all your thunder here. Let you got to come on and do your testimony, but why don't you come on here, share your personal experience about everything with the company because your team's blowing up all over the world and your income's gone through the roof. And just close the whole thing out for us.
Yes. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you. Amazing Zoom. And I want some of those new slides, man. You come up with new slides like like a Jedi. I want some of those new slides, beautiful slides to talk about all the new things. Actually, I was on the Zoom right before this one with a new partner sharing my story. We stayed on for 2 hours. And you know what? I loved it. I love it. I love doing what we do, being able to share. And she was like, "Oh, tell me your story." And I'm like, "Well, listen, my story could be long." She's like, "No, go ahead." 2 hours later, my friend. And I didn't even get to the part where I left a Mercedes Benz at your house for like a year and I don't know, 6 months. But you know what? Travorium came on my lap in a funny way. I just wanted to be a customer, and I saved so much money that it didn't make sense to not share it. And then when you start doing what we already do, we already share everything. We share so many things. So I share with a few people. I didn't know I was going to do customer service because when I shared it with my people, they all spoke French. They're like, "Danny, the website's in English." I said, "Yeah, about that. You know what? Ask me your questions. I'll figure it out." But thanks to our CEO and founder, David, that guy is just amazing. He's like, "Danny, listen, I know you're dealing with all the customer support, but I'll take care of it. I'll do it in French, but go get some people." So he asked for 500. I think we came back with 1,000 or 1,500. He said, "Okay, let's get it done." The same way he's doing it with the Slavic team, right? They came in, everything was in English. Yeah, the old saying, that movie, Fields of Dream, build it and they will come. Hey, that's exactly what happened. And that's the funny thing is because when you don't know what's gonna happen, that's what I love about this business, Todd. You don't know what's gonna happen. I was looking to make an extra maybe $300. I was like, can I win? I never won in network marketing, right? I read the books, but I never really did the work. And sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time too, because travel is different. And I think there's a lot of people out there right now that are tired. You were selling some weird chemical stuff back in your days. I don't know, what was that thing you mentioned all the time?
Glutathione.
I can't even type in chat GTP to figure out what that is, right? But the people are getting tired of selling juice and coffee and shakes and proteins and this and that. We're travel. So by sharing with a few I remember the first live that this one gal, she did, she grabbed her phone. I remember seeing her on Facebook. She didn't know what we were doing. Like, she didn't even know the name of the company. She couldn't spell the company, right? She just grabbed her phone and said, "Bonjour tout le monde, j'espère que vous allez bien, nouvelle plateforme de voyage." In English, "Hi everybody, a brand new company, travel, who wants in?" That's all she said. And then people came storming, "Travel, why not, why not?" And thanks to that, hey, Mauritius Island, we didn't stay there long enough, Todd. Reunion Island, we didn't stay there long enough. Madagascar, we need to go back. We know what's over there. We need to go back. How many times that we've been to Paris? It was my first time also going to Paris. Who would have thought I would go to Paris, right? And now we go there like it's going to
all the time. Yeah.
It's a normal thing, once or twice a year. And the impact that we have on people, that's another thing I want to share. We impact so many lives. I know it was when I got started, Gina was still working, and now Gina's with you all the time, right?
Yeah.
Gina was still working for the longest time, and now Gina's like, "So Todd, where we're going next?" "Yep, my luggage is ready." And that's beautiful, being able to just travel all the time. You were just in Cabo. I didn't even know you were in Cabo. You just got on the plane and left and came back. That's what we do.
By the way, when we drove past Cabo Azul, I go, "Hey, that's Daddy's place right there." We drove right by. That's Cabo Azul right there. That's Daddy's home right there.
Oh man, that beautiful restaurant right in front. We create memories. Travorium is an amazing thing. And what Gary just said, Gary, right? That was there 2 seconds ago.
No.
With the wait, he didn't shave yet. Yeah, that was Gary. So we gotta try it, guys. You just have to try it. You just have to try it. There's no point. When I was telling the girl earlier, because some people are like, do you guys have this? Do you guys have that? I said, listen, we have so much that you can't even imagine what we have, but you have to try it. Don't spend the rest of your life spending money on Expedia or Booking.com, or Fuza.com or HotelZ.com, those weird websites you don't even know what it is, gambling and overpaying when we're telling you we guarantee the price. We guarantee, we can say it now, Todd. We
Guarantee it.
110%. Why would you go spend money somewhere else, right? We guarantee the price. And then you're going to go on vacation. You're going to take pictures anyways. You're going to do a video anyways. So you're going to share it where? On social media anyway. And you don't want to get a check? What is wrong with you? Get a check. Get a check for every time you share it, but you got to try it. And you have this. You have people like Todd, like myself, like Daryl, like Deborah Taylor. We working for you. You invite, we present, you collect the check, and you go on the beach. There's nothing more amazing than that. And again, Todd, thank you for all the hard work, because you're rich now, but you're still working. But because you love it. You love it. You love it. It's not work for you. It's like, I love doing this. We love doing what we do, right? Thank you, Kyle, for your testimony. I appreciate you, brother. You're always on. This guy's been there for a long. Hey, how long has it been here? Like, he's like a dinosaur.
I think he said 8 years.
8 years, huh? Damn,
Yeah.
8 long years. Man, they're gonna have a trophy, a statue with you, with your one day, man. Stay in there, man. Stay in there. Stay in there. You can't lose. You're winning. You're traveling more than us, right? And that's the beauty of it. We get to travel and we make some money. So for everyone on you out there, if you got invited by a guest, ask them for their link. Either you're one, you want discount, but you don't want the whole discount. I don't know why you want to do that, but hey, we'll hook you up with a free link. Or you're number 2, you want to give a link away and be able to travel the world for free. You're a 1 or a 2. So get back to the person that invited you, and make sure to come back and invite as many people as possible. Todd, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, brother.
I appreciate it, boss. But guys, we have a credible training call on Saturday. We told you why you want to join the business. We didn't tell you how. Saturday morning, we're going to tell you how. You want to be there 9 a.m. California time, 12 o'clock if you're on the East Coast time. Sunday night, we got Deborah Taylor on. We had everything in place. Have a great evening. Appreciate you all being here tonight, and God bless. Good night, everybody.